There you are. How are you?
Hey, great. Thanks, Bradley. How you doing?
Doing fine, Craig. So thank you for being part of Digital Book World with us. We appreciate you. So this will be a conversation between you and me, just like this. Why don't we start with just telling us who you are, who you're with, what you do?
Sure. First of all, thanks for having us back this year, and for the program today. I've been following all the sessions throughout the day with great interest. Congratulations for running on time. We're very close to time, which is a remarkable achievement for any conference. And but as you said in your opening, I'm one of the founders of ReaderBound, which is a team that is focused on building customized websites for book publishers. And so our perspective is very much on the importance of a publishing house having a really well-built and fully featured web platform to showcase their catalog and reach out to readers and to other key audiences.
Excellent. Yeah. So, I'm going to stick to the outline we had before. I think it's great. The question is, who can use your technology? So basically, can anybody, like Orion Razat, who we met earlier today, the 10-year-old who produced his own book, who can use ReaderBound to create a website and sell direct to consumer, and who can't?
Yeah. So ReaderBound is really for publishing houses of any size that want to have a fully featured web platform for their catalog. Really, we see all sorts of publishers coming into this space. So trade publishers, scholarly presses, children's publishers. But typically for us, these are publishers which would be understood to be sort of mid-sized presses, independent presses, or larger scholarly presses or private publishers that typically have catalogs of anywhere from 500-600 books up into the several thousand ISBNs within their catalog. And really what they're doing is they're looking for an effective platform to showcase those catalogs online, to boost the discoverability of their books, but also to have options to sell directly to readers. And really that's the thing that I think we wanted to key on today was just that aspect of the direct-to-consumer sales channel. And there's a question for some publishers about whether or not that's a real thing. Like, can they expect readers to come and buy books from them as opposed to going to Amazon or to other large retailers to get those books? And the answer that we have to that is absolutely they can. That this is as I said at the outset, publisher's website has to do a number of important jobs. It has to showcase the catalog. It has to promote engagement with readers and with other audiences. But it's very clear that direct to consumer sales channel is a really legitimate channel for most publishers. In fact, it's more clear than ever this year. And we're seeing a lot of really, that there's some really pleasant surprises in this space that, it's in itself, it's a valuable revenue stream for many publishers. A number of our client presses that were already very active in terms of direct sales saw big sales spikes this year during the lockdown. I mean, on the order of sort of 400 or 500% compared to the same period last year. Of course, bookstores, bricks and mortar stores were closed for an extended period, and or more difficult for people to get out and get those books through the normal channels. And so we saw a lot of that buying activity, even more so driving into the online channel, and including people buying direct from publishers. But the other pleasant surprise in this for us is that this isn't just a front list thing. There's an excellent way to boost backlist sales. We see a number of our client presses doing sort of targeted sales, targeted promotions that are designed to drive some of that backlist activity. There's a really organic aspect to it too, that readers are just encountering those books in a wonderful way on the publisher sites. And we're seeing a lot of buying activity like across the catalog. I had a really great email from one of our client presses a couple of days ago, and somebody had just bought an entire poetry series during a weekend sale that they were running. It was like 8 or 10 books from this series. But this is pretty deep backlist for those titles, and it's always, it's always fun to see those books go out the door.
Yeah, no, there's a word for that. It's called found money.